If I asked you to physically point to the Peugeot Corporation, where would you look? You might start with its founder, Armand Peugeot, and the early cars he built. Or perhaps you'd point to the physical footprint, the massive assembly lines, the sprawling factories, or the thousands of employees currently building the vehicles. But Armand is long dead. Every worker on the floor could quit tomorrow, and every single factory could burn to the ground. Peugeot would simply hire new people, borrow money, and build new facilities. Peugeot has no physical body. It is what lawyers call a legal fiction. It exists strictly because millions of us collectively imagine and believe in it. This imagined network holds up everything around us. Money, the rule of law, and human rights operate exactly the same way. You cannot find a molecule of justice or a physical atom of a human right anywhere in the objective universe. They live entirely inside our storytelling. Why did a biological animal tie its entire survival to concepts that don't exist? To find the answer, we have to travel back 100,000 years, when our species was a bit player on the African savanna. 100,000 years ago, humans weren't kings. We were scavengers, huddling in fear and smashing bones for leftover marrow. We were not physically special. We shared the earth with multiple human species, including Neanderthals, who were much stronger, better adapted to the cold, and actually had larger brains. Like chimpanzees, archaic humans built social structures on direct intimacy. They had to groom each other and gossip to know who was trustworthy. But there's a biological limit. A primate brain can only track relationships of about 150 individuals before the social order fractures. That number acts as a hard biological ceiling. You cannot scale a society, build a city, or command an army if everyone has to know each other personally. Then, around 70,000 years ago, an accidental genetic mutation rewired the Sapiens brain. We call this the cognitive revolution.